Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, my channel. So good to be here, and I hope I'm meeting all of you in the best of health. All right, nighttime routines. I don't know why are my best skincare time routine, right? Yeah, skincare routine time, something like that. Okay, basically because of course there are a lot of ingredients that are involved, and the fact that nighttime routine seems to be responsible for most glow, most that kind of thing. I'm not saying the daytime routine too doesn't have. In fact, the daytime routine too is equally very relevant, because of the use of the sunscreen. Yeah, your SPF. It's very vital. But the fact that you get to play with other active. Let me don't talk too much. I'm starting with my toner. Yeah, that's what I'm starting with, and I'm going to use my palms. Yeah, the thing about using cotton pad is the fact that you're taking most of your product. Like what I'm saying, like, your product will finish on time. And then for some people that don't really know how to use cotton pad, instead of dabbing, they pull. Now, when you're pulling, it's more like you're stressing your skin. In fact, I'm sure now a lot of people, thanks to a lot of skincare videos, by now know that you shouldn't be tugging, pulling. It's not good for the skin. Yeah, that kind of light. um I use cotton wool, cotton pad, obviously I do, but this is one of those nights where I want to use my fingers, oh sorry, my hands, right? Let me just say fingers, my palms actually. And the fact that you're touching your face, you need to protect your face. You need to make sure your hands are clean. Like basically, I washed my face first because washing the face is a very important routine. Like I don't even see how you will layer stuffs on your face without washing it properly. I'm going in again. You cup your palms so that it doesn't pour, because the toner is very fluid-ish, oops, that kind of thing. So when you're layering, I think I've said this in some of my videos, when you're doing your skincare layering, it's advisable for you to start from the lightest in consistency, then till you build till the thickest, right? The reason why you do that is for easier absorption. You understand? Because when you put something heavy first and then you now put something light, something heavier might not allow the light one to go onto your skin. So what I'm saying is the fact that when you start with heavier products on your skin, the skin might get tired. You might get overweight and would not accept others. So you end up just wasting your products, most likely. And that's not what we want, because these products are kind of pricey. I know that kind of thing. So, and don't forget one very important thing: rub your skincare products, your palm, your hands, the back of your hands. They will benefit from it very, because these are places that this is my essence I'm going in with. And essence, yeah, this essence is on sale already, even though it's not fully packaged. There's no sticker for it. Now this is what happened when I went to print out the stickers. I actually forgot. There are times that these things just come a whole lot, so that you can see the consistency of the essence. And the consistency of the essence is slightly more thicker than the toner, although there are some essences that are very light too, like the toner, but mine is slightly thicker. Can you see? It's running, but it's not running that fast like your toner. You understand? So the essence is in between your toner and your serum. Even in the consistency, it is watery, but not as watery as the toner. It quite has a viscosity, but not as thick as your serum. One thing about doing your routine, don't forget your neck and your chest down. You understand? It's all linked to your face, because when someone sees you, the first thing they notice is the difference between your face and your neck. So even in makeup, when we're doing skin work, we try to balance the neck and the face. So that's it, basically, that kind of thing. So I've just applied my serum, my essence. So after the essence, I'll go in with my serum, that kind of thing. Now basically, my essence, not only is it hydrating, it is also soothing. You understand? So it can calm down inflammation on the skin. So it's something that I like to advise on the nights where you're exfoliating, or on the nights when you're using things like your retinol, that kind of thing. Yeah, so it helps to calm down the skin. And there's one very important practice that maybe some people know about it, maybe they don't, is the fact that I love to use vitamin B most of the nights that I am using vitamin A. You understand? Vitamin B and vitamin A could actually coexist together. Yeah. Vitamin B helps with the skin barrier. Why vitamin A, which of course is the retinoids, because retinoids are in the category of the vitamin A. I have kept promising to bring a video. Let me don't promise against that, but I will work on it and bring a video about that. So what I'm just doing now is I'm just pressing onto the skin. Yeah, using your hands, for the palms of your hands slash your fingers to apply your product is really, really nice. Like, what I mean is really nice is the fact that I feel very comfortable doing that. You understand? I don't want to use the word is therapeutic, but I love doing that. Like, it just gives me this opportunity to touch my face, massage my face, that kind of thing. I just love touching my face, honestly, even though it's not advisable for you to always touch your face, especially during the day where you put your hands in places that maybe are dirty, dust and all that. Of course, if there's any place that is exposed to bacteria in our it's most of the time it's the hands, obviously, most of the time. So what I'm saying here is I love touching my face during my skincare routine when I am sure that my hands are clean. So basically I've just dab, press it onto my skin. You don't need to slap. Just press it in nicely, that kind of thing. So the next product I'm going in for is my vitamin B serum. As I said, I love to use vitamin B serum on those nights where I'm using my vitamin A. Oops, I went a little bit overboard. But then it's something that I'm going to use for both my face and my neck. And as I said to you, using the back of your palm to apply your products could also be advantage to the back of your hands, right? So this is what I'm doing. I'm also going to press it on. Now, just like I said, your toner first, your essence, and then your serum. The reason is because of the rheology. When I mean by rheology, I mean the consistency. The serum is it's also like a liquid-ish, but it's a lot thicker than your essence. I don't know if you can hear the sound of the movement. You see that of the essence is much more flexible than that of the serum, and of course that of the toner is much more runny. That one is like water, if you know what I'm trying to say to you. So when you start layering like that, building it, it's a lot more better. So now I've applied my vitamin B, and I'm going to give some time in between my vitamin B, then I'll moisturize. You understand? The reason is the fact that, don't forget, your moisturizer contains oils, and my serum, my essence, my toner, everything I've applied on my skin so far are all water based. Like, you understand, they are all water based products. So you know the reaction that happens between water and oil, it doesn't mix. You understand? So also in your skincare routine, you need to take note of that. So I'm going to allow my vitamin B serum to dry out properly on my skin. And I've said this before in one of my videos, that there are certain layering that you need space in between. You understand what I mean by you need space? Is that you need time from a certain product to a certain product. So at this point, this is one of the time that we need to allow the vitamin B to, the essence and the toners, to dry up first. You understand? Then I will now go in with my moisturizer, and last but not the least with my retinol. So meet you on the other side. Like after 15 minutes interval of allowing everything to dry and get properly absorbed. So I'm moving in with my face cream. Yeah, this is actually a cream, so it contains good amounts of peptides, and fatty acids. So this is it's quite thick but not so thick though. Yeah, so I'm just rubbing it all over. And one very important thing, don't forget around the eye. Very, very important. Very. As you can see, everything I rub, I go down. It's very important, right? So at this point, I'm going to go in with my vitamin E. Like, I'm going to do the sandwich method. What I mean by the sandwich method is a moisturizer first before my vitamin E. So sometimes I mix my moisturizer with my vitamin E. Yeah, just reduce that this thing. Now a little goes a very long way. So dust this pump, it's okay. It's going to go all over the face. Like, this advice I'm giving you, please take it from me. It's that serious because I've made that mistake before and I know the consequences of making that kind of mistake. So that's it. Just this little on the neck. I'm going to spread it down to the chest. Like, honestly speaking, you will appreciate it when you grow older that you allowed your skincare products to go down. You get what I'm trying to say to you. What I mean by go down is the fact that you rub from the neck down to the chest and even down, if you know what I'm trying to say to you. Yeah, because you cannot just take care of the face and leave the neck and the chest. They are all together. So this is it. And then if you're the type that is your skin is sensitive to retinol, maybe around the mouth area, you can rub an occlusive like Vaseline, or you can add extra of your cream. If you're the type that uses eye cream, all right, fine. It can be, of course, if you use eye cream, obviously you rub your eye cream first before you rub your cream, so at least you have kind of built layers, right? For me, I really don't use eye cream, honestly speaking. Like, I have nothing against it, but it's just not my thing. I use my moisturizers and I'm good. You get. And time to time I use my AHA, my lactic acid, in emulsion as well. So to be honest with you, I've not been an eye cream kind of person, and I try to avoid the use of my retinol around my eye area, right? So that it doesn't. Someone said one time, I was watching a video of one of these dermatologists, and they said it could cause dryness around the eye, and honestly we wouldn't want that, right? So this is what I have done with my retinol. So now, as I told you, I'm doing the sandwich method, but then like I said earlier, again, sometimes I mix the retinol together with my cream. It just works the same, if you know what I mean. You can apply your cream first, then rub the retinol all over, and then still rub cream again, and that's the sandwich method, you understand, to reduce. Because one thing with vitamin A is that it has a very high ability to dry out the skin. Now, not just vitamin A, there are some products that have drying abilities. Your vitamin A is one of them, of course, I just said. Your salicylic acid is another product ingredient that can dry out the skin. Is that bad that it could even cause peeling when you use it too much, like when you overuse it? You know, all of these things is that less is better. Do you understand? Not most of these actives, I don't even want to place any special one that will say more is more. No, most of these things, more is not more. You understand? Less is better. You understand? That is why they all have usage percentage rates. Like, you cannot use salicylic acid beyond 2%. You cannot use your vitamin B beyond, some skin type can actually take 10%, but most cases you could start from 5. You understand? Your vitamin C, it depends on what type you're working with. So basically your ferulic acid, like my own ferulic acid formulation goes for about 0.5. Yeah, there are some other people that their formulation goes up to 1%, 2%, 3%, but it's just that there's always a usage percentage rate, and when you exceed it, it will backfire. Or when you use, even if you're still walking around the safe space of the usage percentage, usage rate, sorry, using it too much will not be advisable. Do you understand? Like right now, when you start, you have to start small. Like you can start from once a week, you can now build it to twice a week, you can get to 3 times a week. Like me now, I'm fluctuating between 3 and 4 times a week depending on what I use in between. Yeah, because obviously there are some products that cannot be combined with retinol. And then another ingredient again that has drying ability to the skin is your benzoyl peroxide. Yeah, ooh, that one is the boss. Like there are so many things you should not even combine with your benzoyl peroxide, obviously, because it's going to cancel them. They're going to cancel each other. You cannot combine vitamin A with your benzoyl peroxide. I won't advise that. You cannot combine benzoyl peroxide with your AHAs or your BHAs. Like benzoyl peroxide is one kind of boss, that likes to work on its own. When I'm giving a client's benzoyl peroxide, I like to advise you to just stay away from like most actives. Do you understand? Like you could just focus more on using products that will have more of tyrosine inhibitors, or make sure you give space, a lot of space. What I mean by a lot of space, for instance, I use benzoyl peroxide today. Before I will layer another active, should be like 2 days later, because there's something about these actives, they don't leave your skin so soon. You understand what I'm trying to say? In the sense that some of these actives could stay on your skin for more than 24 hours. Even if you rinse them off, of course, your skin has absorbed them, so it doesn't release them easily like that. You understand? And that is why an ingredient like lactic acid, when you apply it on your skin, you have to be very consistent with sunscreen for at least the next 3 days. So what does that tell you? That your skin will be sensitive for that long. So it tells you that that product or that ingredient doesn't just release your skin immediately, like you just wake up and wash it and it's gone. No, it's still there. You get what I'm trying to say to you? So this is what I've done, and now I'm still going to go in again with my moisturizer, and that's what is popularly known as the sandwich method, right? Okay, so this is it. I'm done with my nighttime skincare routine. I'm not using any oil, I'm not using any occlusive, because my cream is well formulated with necessary fatty acids that is sustainable and can keep my skin moisturized all through the night. And one very important thing, I won't just jump onto my bed now, otherwise I'm going to pack all of these beauties and drop on my pillow. So it's advisable for you to start your skincare routine quite early, depending on what time you go to bed. If you're an early sleeper, and one very important thing, you cannot have a beautiful skincare routine and do not have an SPF, or do not use an SPF, because having an SPF is one thing and using it is another very important thing. And also you cannot indulge in such beautiful self-care routine when you do not have a healthy practice. Example is, you cannot apply products, all these beautiful marvelous products on your face, and then sleep around 2 a.m. and wake up around 5 a.m. and expect your skincare products to give you glow. No, your sleep is important, and that's why some people say they value their beauty sleep. So what are we saying here? Having a good skincare routine is one thing, and having a good night's rest is another thing. So if you know your time in of sleeping is very late, please don't rely on your skincare routine to give you a glowing skin. Your sleep is also necessary. What you also eat is very important. These things, they work together, they synchronize together. So honestly speaking, you cannot deprive yourself of important night rest and then wake up in the morning and expect your skin to glow because you're using all sorts of amazing skincare products. Don't rely on your skincare products to make your skin look good if you do not have a good healthy practice behind the scene. You have to sleep. Sleep is very, very important. It puts rest not only to the body, even to your skin, to your mental health. Like, see, there's time for everything. It is time to rest. Leave that, drop that phone, drop that computer, leave that off that television. Go and sleep. Your skin needs to rest. Like, it needs that beauty sleep, honestly speaking. So what am I saying? Thank you so much for watching my video, returning subscribers. I appreciate you for all of your support. New subscribers, I see you guys, I see the numbers. Thank you, and thank you. I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing here. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not yet subscribed. Share my videos, I really appreciate it as well. And see you in another video. Bye.